Hi, my name is Kevin Lister. I am part of the biomechanics team at Corvid Technologies. Thank you for taking the time today to listen to our tech talk about the caveman human body model and its utility in developing advanced energy attenuating seats for military vehicles. Founded in 2004, Corvid is comprised of over 300 engineers and scientists who provide end-to-end solutions including concept development, design and optimization, prototype build, testing and manufacturing. We leverage the predictive capability of our high-fidelity computational physics solvers, local massively parallel supercomputer system, prototyping plant, and ballistics and mechanics lab to investigate a variety of high-rate physics phenomena. The results are complex engineering solutions for a variety of applications including aircraft analysis, ballistic missile defense, cybersecurity, motorsports, armor development, biological systems, and missile and warhead design and development. Corvid delivers cost-efficient, optimal designs due to the predictive capability of our proprietary tools and in-house, end-to-end integrated approach, which differentiates Corvid from the market. The Defense Counterintelligence and Security Agency selected Corvid to receive the James S. Cogswell Outstanding Industrial Security Achievement Award. Of more than 13,000 cleared contractors in the National Industrial Security Program, less than 1% are annually selected to receive this award. The Small Business Administration has awarded Corvid Technologies 2 Tibbets Awards, a recognition given to companies that exemplify the very best in small business innovation research achievement. Corvid's main campus is located in Mooresville, North Carolina, with satellite offices located in 8 additional states. Today's talk spotlights a biomedical STTR effort in which Corvid Technologies and the University of Virginia are working to create a tool to assess mounted warfighter injury risk for the Marine Corps. The program objective is to expand the understanding of occupant injury risk during vertical accelerative impact events with a focus on occupants outside of the standard 50th percentile anthropometry. This includes warfighters of differing sizes and genders seated in various postures. Development of a tool capable of predicting pelvis, lumbar spine, and femur injury risk to warfighters of both genders across the anthropometry spectrum will provide the ability to work towards the improvement of vehicle safety systems, ensuring proper protection for all warfighters. Ground vehicle underbody blast events that occurred during Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom resulted in many mounted warfighters sustaining injuries to their pelvis and lumbar spine structures. As a result, many ground vehicle programs have incorporated blast mitigation technologies within their vehicles to try to protect warfighters against such injuries. Current blast mitigation technology testing uses a 50th percentile male anthropomorphic test device. Since military vehicle occupants encompass a wide range of anthropometric variability, additional tools are needed to ensure protection for all warfighters. Accurately predicting the occurrence of injuries and identifying how they present are important steps in designing effective blast mitigation. However, this is quite challenging across the wide spectrum of warfighter anthropometries and seated postures, as variability in anthropometry and seat posture can affect how injuries occur. To better understand pelvis, lumbar, and femur injury risk to the warfighter population, Corvid Technologies has teamed with the University of Virginia. The University of Virginia is able to perform cadaveric tests, investigating how anthropometric variability and changes in seated posture affect the risk of injury. The team uses this experimental data to verify that our human body model, known as the Computational Anthropomorphic Virtual Experiment Man, or caveman, is able to predict pelvis, lumbar, and femur injury risk to warfighters of various size and gender seated in various orientations. Development of the Caveman Injury Prediction Tool has been focused specifically on military-relevant loading events, with an emphasis on accurate injury prediction for high-energy vertical and horizontal acceleration events, as well as ballistic impacts. A single model configuration has been employed across all use cases, adding confidence to the injury prediction capabilities. The applicability of the caveman model across the wide range of military-relevant cases makes the model a useful tool for many Department of Defense organizations, including the Navy, Air Force, Army, Joint Intermediate Force Capabilities Office, and the Marine Corps. The Caveman model is a family of high-fidelity finite element models representing the human body. We developed the Caveman model based on human body geometry created by Zygote Media Group, which was extracted from medical imaging scans of 50th percentile male human volunteers, in combination with human body anatomical data from literature. To predict military-relevant injury risk to the warfighter, the entire musculoskeletal system and internal organs are included with the Caveman model. This level of detail may not be required in all situations, but it was key to developing a single model configuration to accurately predict injury in various loading environments with the body positioned in multiple configurations. From the base 50th percentile male model, we have scaled the Caveman mesh to represent different body sizes. Using prior Department of Defense anthropometry studies as guidelines, Corvid morphed the mesh model to various body types, representing 5th through 95th percentile warfighters. We also developed repositioning capabilities to enable posing of the family of Caveman occupants in various postures within the seat. Morphing tools can also be applied to alter the skeletal posture to investigate changes in injury risk for occupants with different spinal curvatures or pelvis angles when seated. Overall, the tool is able to replicate a significant number of size and posture configurations for the male human body. Using the test data collected by the University of Virginia, the Corvid and University of Virginia team has been working to verify the Caveman model is able to accurately predict pelvis, lumbar spine, and femur injuries for the underbody blast loading environment. Following this verification step, the Caveman model is now being used to study changes to injury risk for warfighters of various sizes seated in multiple orientations within military energy attenuating seats. The resulting injury prediction analysis is informing potential updates to the seats to improve safety for a broad group of occupants. During Phase 1 of the STTR effort, Corvid and the University of Virginia evaluated Caveman's injury prediction capabilities using isolated pelvis and femur testing. We used the model to simulate prior experimental studies on the pelvis and femur subsystems tested in multiple orientations. Results from the simulations showed the Caveman model was able to predict differences in the injury trends, particularly pelvis fracture locations and severity, as a function of the seated posture. Due to the graphic nature of such studies, comparisons will not be displayed directly in this Tech Talk, but are available for review. If you are interested in seeing the injury validation results, please reach out to the points of contact listed at the end of the presentation. Moving into Phase 2, we extended Caveman model injury validation efforts to compare the whole-body cadaveric response when exposed to vertical impact events in a representative energy attenuating seat. Current military seats are designed to dissipate the energy of an underbody blast event before it reaches the occupant. This acts to extend the resulting load into the body across a longer time duration. Through testing of a representative military seat, we have observed that this may move the injury risk away from skeletal fractures and towards soft tissue damage. The Caveman model is able to highlight injury risk to both the skeletal and soft tissues in the pelvis and lumbar spine. Through this program, we have now begun using the Caveman model to investigate the efficacy of a model military vehicle seat exposed to underbody blast loading events. We perform simulations of impact events to evaluate the seat performance with virtual occupants representing various warfighter sizes and postures. The team is proposing, developing, and testing improvements to the energy attenuating devices in the seat in coordination with the device manufacturer with the aim of developing improved performance for all warfighters, including those falling near the bounds of the size spectrum. Moving forward, further investigation into gender influence is also planned both experimentally and virtually within this effort. The Caveman model provides a unique capability of higher fidelity injury prediction, inclusive of anthropometry, gender, and posture variation for assessment of military vehicle seat safety. Many of these aspects are not tractable with current anthropomorphic test devices available for physical seat testing. The development of the family of virtual human body models provides a pathway for simulation-based seat design to efficiently develop robust and safe seating systems for the entire warfighter population. This process may provide a more streamlined and cost-efficient pathway to seat design than the typical design prototype test methodology. In addition to the Marine Corps, other branches of the military can use the caveman model for underbody blast safety analysis or energy attenuating seat design. The caveman model has also been used in other research areas such as aircraft safety and ejection analysis, less than lethal munitions testing, and ballistic penetrations investigation for the Department of Defense. Outside of the Department of Defense, the caveman model has been used for injury biomechanics research, athletic equipment design, and investigation into human-robot interaction safety. The caveman model is currently available via license to the government, industry, or academia. The model can be used on Corvid's high-performance computing resources, the Department of Defense high-performance computing system, or a private system as needed. Demo access is also available on Corvid's high-performance computing system, including step-by-step tutorials set up to learn the basics needed to run caveman finite element simulations. If you are interested in learning more about the caveman model or would like to set up a demo to see if the model fits your injury prediction needs, please feel free to reach out to me directly or visit our website for more information. Thank you for your time and attention.